How you sound. Start making statements. Each time you find yourself couching an opinion in the form of a question, stop and turn it into a statement. Save your questions for those times when you legitimately need information or are interested in someone's opinion. Put ideas out in the affirmative. I propose we prepare ourselves for emerging needs by putting the bulk of our budget money into development. Even if someone disagrees with you, it leaves you in a much stronger position to defend your proposal. You could also add, I'm interested in your thoughts after a proposal or statement. Can make you more comfortable with being direct without making you appear uncertain. Give your bottom line first. Organize your thoughts before you open your mouth by asking yourself two simple questions. What's my main topic? And what 2 or 3 points do I want the listener to consider? Let your mantra be short sounds confident. If the message is an important one, practice before delivering it. Own it using as few words as possible. Try combining affirmative declarations with short messages. I propose we conduct a cross-functional analysis to determine the cause of and cures for reduced productivity during the last 3 to 4 quarters. Shorten your explanations by 50 to 75%. Once you've gotten to the point, follow it up with no more than 2 or 3 pieces of supporting information. Then stop. Inform others of your intention. Don't ask for permission. By informing others, you show respect for their need to know, but without your action being contingent upon their approval. Assume equality. Would it be all right with you if I work at home tomorrow? I'm expecting a delivery midday. Turn it into, I just wanted to let you know I'll be working at home tomorrow. I've got a delivery coming. You can assume that if people have a problem with what you're saying, they will let you know. Start counting the number of times you apologize unnecessarily. Consciously reduce the number by saving your apologies for big time mistakes. When you do make a mistake worth apologizing for, do so only once. Then move into a problem solving mode. Turn the inclination to apologize into an objective assessment of what went wrong and ways to fix it. Avoid using apologies that put you in a one-down position as a way of ensuring you are liked. Always begin from a place of equality, regardless of the level of person with whom you are dealing. He or she might have a higher position than you, but that doesn't make the person any better than you. Practice saying, thank you, I'm pleased with how it turned out. Say it over and over until it rolls off your tongue in response to a compliment. Objectively describe your achievements without using qualifiers. Avoid, it was only, I just, or I surprised myself. If you want to be modest, try saying something like, thank you, I'm quite proud of what I achieved. I must give some credit to those who helped me along the way. Give your opinion in clear, certain terms. This doesn't mean dogmatically, just directly and without qualifiers. If you feel you need them, directly answer the questions you are asked. Just as in school, there are only 4 kinds of questions: true, false, fill in the blank, either or, an essay. Directly answer the questions you are asked. The inability to answer a question directly and succinctly can stem from the desire to have the perfect or right answer. I often hear people answer a yes-no question with, but I can't give you a yes-no answer. Oh, yes, you can. You do it by taking a risk and putting yourself on the line. It's better to err on the side of starting a debate than it is to sound wishy-washy. Practice speaking at a moderate pace. Practicing a presentation to music is helpful. Do you know the ROI, bottom line, and performance indicators for your company? If not, it's time to find out. Tell yourself you are entitled to take all the time you need to convey your message, providing you do it in the way suggested. Ask a trusted colleague for feedback about your use of non-words. Videotape yourself making a presentation and review it for how you sound. Put an audio cassette recorder on your desk and hit the record button before you answer or dial the phone. Listen to the recording later and count your non-words. Stop using touchy-feely language. It feels like we should instead say, I believe it will be best to. Instead of saying, I might, say, I intend to. Instead of saying, you could consider, say, I would advise you to. Instead of saying, how would you feel if we, say, what would you think if we. Practice beginning your sentences with declarative I statements such as I think, I believe, I propose, I intend, I would like. Give direct feedback. Specify what you want to see happen. Show that you have heard what you have been told. Tie the desired behavior to consequences. You can give your feedback using the script model. D. Describe why you have the conversation. E. Explain in behavioral terms how you see the situation. S. Show that you have heard what you have been told. Tie the desired behavior to consequences. If you find that this is a mistake you make, force yourself to end after you have made your point. Stop talking. Say goodbye. Avoid trailing sentences. Prepare a standard tagline for the end of messages, saying something like, call me if you have questions. Practice counting to 3 before replying to a question, even when the answer is on the tip of your tongue. During the pause, ask yourself what the main point is that you want the listener to take away. Let that point be your lead sentence. Use the second hand of a clock or watch to time a 3-second pause. In the middle of a conversation, it may seem to you like an eternity, but as you will see, it's only momentary.